Hey guys, I'm back for another Power Rangers review, and today I thought I'd do something a little different that not many people that I know personally or know for any part on this website who's ever done this before. This is what I'm doing. I am going to be breaking down Megazords by simply the Zord, or Zords, as in this case. I will be reviewing the first three Zords of the Power Rangers S.P.D. Megazord called Delta Squad Megazord. The reason I picked these three to start out with is because these three belong to the three Rangers who have the same helmet. Which means that the next video will then feature the final two Zords, which have the same helmets, basically, as the Rangers. Well, you know what I mean. So anyway, let's get started. Simply, Delta Runner 2, Delta Runner 3, and Delta Runner 5 were both, well, they were all operated by Rangers Blue, Green, and Pink. And these were the first three Rangers brought into the series. And let's talk about each and every one of these Zords, shall we? Let's first talk about Delta Runner Blue. It is basically a gyrocopter. It actually is probably like the best looking Zord throughout the entire team, because this one has actually got a lot more playability. Basically, it can fly like that. It has these little I actually don't remember what these things were called. These actually were like, these things would like turn around and then boom, all this stuff would come flying out. It'd be like rockets or lasers or something, I think. I don't know. It seriously has been like 5 years since I saw the show, so I wouldn't know. Basically you can turn these little, like, let's say wings around. There's also these little little gray wings that you could just fold up and down. Pretty simple. And, surprisingly, it has wheels. I honestly don't know why they have wheels, because, hey, I actually have seen the show, and you know, I actually can clearly remember that this guy never, ever was on the ground, except when it was forming the Megazord. But that's all it really did. This here, this is one of the two Zords, well, three, that helped to make the Delta Squad Megazord weapons. How that's done is pretty simple. There are these two little back pieces on each of the wings. You simply can take them off, take off that one, and you can take off this one. On this one, there is this little tiny little tab right here. Pull that down, connect it to the other blue one, and there you got yourself a pair of cuffs. They look pretty nice. This here little gray section fits in to the Megazord's hand. But, hey, it actually looks pretty good. This is what all policemen should have. And basically, that's it for Delta Runner 2. Delta Runner 3 is basically a trailer truck. Why? Well, pretty simple. Green Ranger Zord was basically the weapon carrier, because it supplied the two main weapons, the sword and the gun. And how's that possible? His little side trailer pulls out and has the weapons. First, take a look at this one. This is basically the sword blade. It's the blade. Looks pretty good. You can fold up really easily. Let's put that one back. Next up is the gun, which was actually a lot more common because when the Delta Squad Megazord formed, it basically formed a police-like figure, and you know, mostly policemen have guns. So basically, that's good. You also can move around. Pretty good. Again, this one has got a lot of articulation, but Delta Runner 3 does not. So that's that. And last up, we got Delta Runner 5. This was like the third Zord to actually have like the best articulation. But first, it basically is just a small little traffic car, which basically can direct traffic, and it also can pass judgments when it's in Megazord mode. And how's that possible? There's this little tab in the back. It opens up. You spin it around, and this features a screen, which would usually show us either, you know, like directions or like or you know, like stop signs and judgment, X and O. And how was that possible? Well, usually one of the rangers would usually pull out their morpher and then make the judgment with that monster who basically was driving the robot. And then this thing would just be blinking XOXO, which makes sense because there is no double screen here. Because usually the X would be on the top, the O would be on the bottom, but this one just XOXO. It actually is pretty nice, actually. I like that a lot. It's pretty good looking. That's pretty much it for Delta Runner 5. Oh, it also can just roll around, but that's just pretty much it. And as you'll notice, this one has lights. Delta Runner 3 also has lights. And Delta Runner 2 also has lights. But of course, as you can see, there are no little switches on either of them. Not one. Oh, but there's also one thing I also neglected to mention. There's this little hook down here that you can pull out, and it basically can, you know, just adds a little bit of a flying effect. You know, like it's going to come down and swoop the enemy, but I actually don't remember it ever doing that, so yeah, it's not really that big of a deal, but you know how it is. Anyway guys, that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be sure to make part 2 of this video very, very soon. So until next time, this is me saying goodbye, good luck, and take care. Peace out to you all.